Hello, and welcome to another edition of Focus. I'm your host, Vernon Bolling. Well, tomorrow is Father's Day, and I hope you're doing something special. But let me just say, it doesn't have to be a blood father. It doesn't have to be someone like that. It just has to be someone who's loving, caring. It could be your neighbor, it could be your brother, it could be your next door. It does not really matter. Let me give you a little bit, if I may, of history into Father's Day. In 1909, Sonora Dodd was credited for being the first person to suggest that they be a Father's Day. In 1924, President Calvin Coolidge expressed support for a nationally recognized observance day for fathers. Then in 1966, Lyndon Johnson issued a presidential proclamation declaring the third Sunday in June as Father's Day. And in 1972, President Richard Nixon made Father's Day an annual event nationwide. Well, you know, it's real easy. It's not about the big gifts. It's not about any of that. It's just about doing something nice, being kind to someone who's hopefully been kind to you. So we're gonna do a cooking show. What better thing to do than to get up in the morning and cook something nice? We're gonna do a breakfast and something we're gonna kind of revisit, something we did not long ago. It's French toast. It's kind of easy. Don't forget, maybe the kids are gonna be doing this. Hopefully they'll be taking part. So we're gonna do some French toast, but we're gonna do it with croissants. They're very good. Also, turkey sausage instead of the pork, and we're gonna do a very special fruit salad. So get that pencil and paper, something to write with. Just sit back and relax, and we hope you have a good day tomorrow, but we also hope you have a good day today as Focus will show you how you can be pretty nice on Father's Day. We'll see you in a few seconds.
Dance with him. I'd play a song that would never, ever end.
My name is Jay Rominger, and I'm a CASA volunteer here in the state of Arizona.
Jay has helped me in every part of my life.
CASA is a court-appointed special advocate. You advocate for children who have no one else to speak for them in court.
He's one of my top friends in the world.
He wants a family. He wants to be adopted. He wants a mom and a dad and normality.
It's really because of the Arizona Lottery funding that we are able to serve these children that need a voice, that need a Jay in their life.
That when I was a child.
Welcome back to Focus. Well, tomorrow is Father's Day. We're back here at Lonnie's doing a little bit of cooking, and happy pre-Father's Day. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've got, I'm going to be over here, as we usually are. I'm here, you're there. I'm going to be doing a little fruit salad. One thing that's great about fruit salads, you can put in or take out. You know, if you don't like something, if you don't like the blueberries or the strawberries, there's other things, red berries, there's all different type of fruit you can use. I'm using strawberries, blueberries, apples, bananas, and even touch it off with some nuts. I've seen people put marshmallows in. So once again, it's just something that you like, something the kids will like, and mainly something Dad likes. Because don't forget, this is Dad's Day tomorrow. So we're preparing, hopefully it's still something real simple so that you can dash out to the store and buy whatever you need and prepare this. And you and the kids can do it, or even the kids can just do it themselves. I'm gonna throw it on over here to Lonnie, because I'm gonna start dicing and cutting, because that's mainly what we have to do here. And Lonnie, what are you preparing?
We decided to make it simple, but also try to make it somewhat healthy and maybe give you an opportunity to change things up. We're not doing bacon. Instead, we have started sauteing some turkey sausages. You can get them anywhere. And we put a little olive oil, medium heat, and we're just cooking them slow because we know we got everything else to cook. I would say you're going to end up taking 20, 25 minutes to cook these. Then we're going to slice them up, and that's going to be our meat. Then, as we move forward, we're going to do French toast. But as Vernon said, we're gonna kind of kick it up and do croissants. Now, we all know croissants are heavy in butter and everything else, but we're going to try to cut some things down to kind of counteract that, but they are delicious. So as Vernon's going through that, let me start by doing the hardest thing of this, I think, is probably cutting the croissant. What do you think, Vernon?
Well, you know, did I hear you say no bacon?
No bacon.
Oh,
no bacon. I know we
okay.
debated that. Again, turkey
It's
instead
healthy.
of that, and we're not doing turkey bacon, but we're doing sausages, and it'll be just as good.
Oh, they'll be delicious.
There's literally two ways to do the croissants, and we've done two right here, and that is to butterfly them or to just slice them. Now the key is hopefully getting a knife that has a braided edge, serrated edge, and you can literally, if you want to butterfly them, all you want to do is come here on the side, and it's really easier to hold it in your hand and just don't cut through. And then
And if
Break
it's
them up.
a young person, maybe just
not let them do it.
Yeah.
The other way to go, if you want to, is just to slice them. And if that's the case, go from this end, the pointed end, and just hold it, moving, making sure those fingers are safe, and just cut across all the way through. And either way you want, that will work. And basically you want to set these aside until you're ready actually to start soaking them in terms of that. And again, all of this, what, Vernon, in less than an hour?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
The other thing I'm going to do, which is a little different, is put some lemon, some people use orange, zest. And all I do is I use an ordinary cheese grater. I know you can buy the fancy things to figure out how to do it, to get the zest, but you can also just use a grater and go up and down a lemon or an orange, and you'll get enough. And then shake it out, and that just gives it a little zing to it.
And it smells great when you
It
do
does
it that
smell
way.
good.
I really
It
enjoy the
does.
smell.
And
So
you know,
I
you
like
can
the
actually
smell of
use
that.
lemon and oranges if you want. And you just get a big enough bowl. It reminds me, you know, when our parents used to cut corn, fresh corn in a big bowl. So
Hey,
you
you're
just
dating
do
yourself
that.
there, bruh.
And what you're gonna do there is you're gonna need about 5 eggs. And eggs are one thing that you can really get the young kids involved, letting them crack the eggs. Because some of the things like what you're doing, you know, you don't want anyone cutting themselves or anything of that nature, but anyone can crack an egg. Every now and then you want to just flip your turkey over and you get a little brown on it. Like this one, if you can see, this is what you're looking for on each side, a little brown on it.
How long do you think you're going to cook
You
that
know,
turkey
again,
for?
I'm cooking it slow because I want to cook it. I'm thinking it'll probably take 20, 25 minutes to cook it through. You could cook it in the oven a little
And I was going to
quicker.
say you could cook it in the oven, you could cook it,
Yeah.
but for presentation and it's easy for the people to see, just cooking it right on the stove, and that's a good way to do it anyway.
We're going to use 5 eggs per 4 croissants. And again, this is something, again, the kids can easily do in terms of cracking the eggs. And again, you can use a little more, you can use a little less, whatever you want to do, doesn't really matter. Then we're going to add some standard ingredients, nutmeg, and about an eighth,
Cinnamon.
yeah, about an eighth of a teaspoon or whatever, but I just put it in, so I don't usually worry about those type of things. And then cinnamon, my theory is, and I think the recipes will tell you, use about 1/4 of a tablespoon or whatever.
Well, yeah,
but
you use it to your liking.
Yeah, I just
mean,
put it
just
in.
determines how much you like, you know, the taste of cinnamon and,
Yeah. Now,
and the nutmeg. Just remember, everybody, that nutmeg and cinnamon is very strong, so better to put a little, then add a little bit more.